Welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. This episode, giving you a tour of a power plant that I've been working on in between episodes. Over here in... let me get this going here again. There, over here. Ooh, lots and lots going on. Right here on the west coast. Yes, and tapped into the 4 crude oil nodes right over here. And have them going. Boom. This pure one, 600 per minute overclocked. And that one right over there, same thing. And then I tapped into the one that's producing 300 over here. And another one, just, I think it's right over there-ish. Where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's hidden among everything. 300 there also. Now, before we go up, I went and used the alternate for the diluted fuel recipe. Where is it? Packaged fuel. Boom. This one right here, where we take the heavy oil residue, combine it with packaged water to produce fuel. Excuse me, I'm talking. Oh, there you are. Okay, so this is what's going on underneath here. Have the rows of refineries, I should say the water packaging, the refineries producing the diluted fuel, and then going over to some packagers to unpackage the fuel. And we got 4 banks of those going on, but we'll get to those shortly. Then over here, each row has its own dedication of 5 water extractors pumping out 240 water per minute for a grand total of 4,800 water per minute. Oh, and I forgot to explain the crude oil. Yeah, the crude oil's got 1,800 per minute coming out of there. Now, all of it's being pumped on up, and boom, there. Now, let's get on upstairs, and I'll show you what I got going up here. Where are we? Can't remember what the hell's going on here. Oh, and the crude oil, it's coming up here into 6 industrial storage containers, or fluid buffers containers. Industrial fluid buffers, that's what it is. So I've got 6 of them going on right there. Each one is coming around here. Put in a valve, a check valve, boom, right here. And just to keep it flowing off in that direction, each pipe is handling 15. Well, no, I'm sorry. On this side, it is 10 refineries using the alternate heavy oil residue. Boom. And just chugging away, doing its thing. Now, it's not running at 100% because later on in the tour, I'll explain what's happening with that one. So we've got all 60 of them right along here. And yeah, no blueprints. Did it all by hand. It was nice. It was fun. It was quite relaxing. But, oh, you know what? Let's get rid of this here. There we go. Yeah. And there was one time I plopped one down and it was off by 1 meter. So yes, I had to reset them. Yeah, I think it was like 20 of them that I had to do. It happens. And it wasn't the only time that it did it. Now, over on this side, I have it set up. We'll do it like this. Each power pole right there is handling 5 of them. So there's 15 total that are putting out the heavy oil residue, merging together right there in the center, and then sending it off on down towards the other refineries to do the fuel. Yeah. Right now, the polymer resin is just going into a sink. Eventually, I'll set up a plastic production, but that's for later on in this series. And this is my first time color coding everything. Yes, I forgot to point it out down there with the crude oil is black. The water is one of the watercolors. I came across a palette, and I used the codes on that, which I will leave a link to it. And thank you for the person that went through all of the work to do it. Enjoyed it, especially being colorblind. So trying to match up everything with it, and it's like, you know, somebody's got a palette out there, and they do. And then the fuel part here. Boom. Yeah. Love it. Okay, so now I went ahead and just for giggles, I sent the polymer resin on down in between these. It looks pretty damn cool. I like it. And, uh-oh, that's not running. Uh-oh, okay, I'll have to figure that one out. There we go. But everything's been working fine. I've been letting it run for 2 hours, and everything's working. So maybe that was just a glitch. There, that's working. So, the heavy oil residue comes in. Whoa! Goes into the refineries and produces the packaged fuel. Water comes up, goes into the packagers here. Boom. Oh, I love that animation there. And then the packaged water works its way over to the refinery. The refinery combines the packaged water with the heavy oil residue. The packaged fuel up and over comes over into the the packagers, but it's doing the unpackaged fuel. In fact, here, let me show it. There it is, unpackaged fuel. Boom, pumping it on out. And the empty containers showed earlier go on underneath right through there. Boom, pop back up, and just keep going, and they're in an enclosed loop. Yeah, so I've got all of this going on here. Ooh, lots going on here with the stuttering. But yeah, now I have all of that. So a total of 80 refineries pumping out the fuel. And this was another alternate recipe that I used, was the diluted packaged fuel. So diluted packaged fuel, the pure copper ingots, which used in the copper factory, and eventually going to use the plutonium fuel unit alternate recipe. Those two were planned, the copper and the plutonium. This one I said, nope, got to use it. Let's max it out. Let's get it going. So went and did it. Now, the thing here, I set up, boom, this. I put in another train station with 8 fluid. Oh my God, look at the timing. Yes. 8 fluid cars coming in. Boom. To unload the fuel. And if you can see over here, I had the 4 just coming out here and going into 4 fluid buffers, and then 4 coming into here to produce heavy oil residue. And I clocked it down to where it produces 30.4. And I'll explain that in just a second. But boom, yeah. Now, since it's not consuming all of the oil all of the time, let me show you here real quick on this train. When it goes back to the pickup, it sits there for 3,480 seconds. Now, let me back up here a little bit. 3,480 seconds divided by 60. That's 58 minutes it sits over there. So it's not clogging up this line. That line right there. Love it. It's been working out really nice. Now, the reason I have these 4 over here, each one of these is dedicated to one refinery. And I've got it set up just like this. I tried having this line come down here and combine and mix with it, and it was just, oh God, it was a pain in the ass. Nothing was working. Nothing was staying consistently, putting the fuel in the power. I said, screw it. So I set that up, and it's been working flawlessly. I love it. So each one of those is pumping into here, and that's why some of those refineries doing the, oh my God, the crude oil, the heavy oil residue, is not working at 100%. Woohoo! Because I have one of those set up to control or add to one of these. Now, as the fuel comes out, it comes on around here. Whoa, I was going to hit it. And comes into industrial fluid buffer. And each one of these, since there's 300 fuel per line being pumped through here, boom, 300 per minute. Oh yeah, it's been great. Love it. Each one pipeline controls 25 fuel generators. So there's 25, 50, 75, 100 fuel generators just right here. And then I went ahead and did it 3 more times. So 4 of them all together. And yeah, 400 fuel generators. Now, the cool thing about this is, after I messed around with it and everything, and what I had to do was I put in some valves so that way the surge / slosh doesn't go through the buffer and back through here through the line. So I put valves here to keep it from going back up in towards the unpackaged fuel. Then I put in some more right here to control it to go out in that direction. And once again, gotta wait for the autosave, but I'll edit it out. And 2 seconds later, we're ready to continue on with the tour. Now, what I did, and I hope people learn from this, the valves definitely made a difference. And so what I did is during each stage with the heavy oil residue refineries, I'd let them back up. And then as I built this setup for the fuel, I would go ahead and let this produce all the packaged water, boom, boom, boom. And then as the refineries were built, they'd go into here, and then finally these packagers or unpackagers would back up also. And then when the lines filled up, they would back up. Fluid, then I'd put in the fluid buffers. They would back up and get completely filled. Then what would happen is each one of these would be at a constant 100. And so there it is, 99, 100 of them. Ooh, see? And so it was always filled going on, and everything was ready to go. Then, as I fed the fuel down into the fuel generators, I would have everything hooked up, but I would not turn on any of the fuel generators. Then on this pipe, what I did, I love the view of this. You know what? Let me get centered again. There we go. Yeah. You know what? How about we do this? Boom. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Love it. Then on this last one, what I would do is I would start here and turn them on. And first I'd make sure it had 50 fuel inside of it, which it would always do since everything was backed up. And then I would just work my way back up there towards the beginning, turning them on. And it's been working splendid. Everything is full and stays full. I love it. Of course, I had to do it for all 4 setups, but oh yeah, it was worth it. I mean, I messed around with it for hours, but that is my recommendation. Let everything get filled up, and then starting from the furthest fuel generator, turn them on. Then I went ahead and put in some more power storage. There it is. Laid them down. Love it. And was it 576, I believe, are in here? Boom. Yes, 576. All rip-roaring, ready to go. Yeah. Love it. Oh, I guess we could do it from here also. So, there 400 fuel generators, 576 power storage, and it has been working great. And after all the power storage got charged up, I went ahead and put this in together. In fact, let me disconnect it now. So it will be ready for an emergency. It'll give me a few minutes to get things, whatever. If I have to kickstart something, it will work. And for the eagle-eyed people, there's a consistent 60,000 megawatts. And to celebrate this, I'm sipping on a Mountain Dew energy drink. Uh-oh, I just heard a fuel generator. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, let me finish it. A Mountain Dew Energy Amp, the original. And you little, ooh. Was it this one? Oh, it is this one. Okay, well, I'll have to mess around with it. Oh, it's been working. 98%. Okay, I'm okay with it. Well, after 2 to 3 hours of it running, I'm okay with it. But yeah. And then there's the ironworks, which has been shown in previous episodes. Now, with all of this happening, let's go back through here. We're showing off the fuel generators. And I'm really liking how this industrial complex is turning out. But I don't think I'm going to be building anything more over here. Yeah. It's, the frame rates are starting to hit a little bit with everything that's happening. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, then I have... Boom. Where the hell are you? Come on, baby. Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, I had a switch over here. Oh, there it is. I went right past it. Okay. Boom. Now I have this switch. Connect the power to the rest of the grid. Because right now, there's 40,000 megawatts. And, oh my gosh. It's only consuming 10,000, so I've been okay with it. But I've been getting a little bit nervous. So I went ahead and did these fuel generators just to cover everything. And the maximum consumption right now is 80,541. And this one's only consuming, we'll call it 8,000 megawatts for a net of 52,000. I like it. So this is the first time it will ever be connected together. And I'm glad you're here with me to celebrate this. There we go. Finally, it has been so long since the production has exceeded the maximum consumption. But we're only consuming 17,400. I love it. Okay, I can breathe a little bit easier and continue on with the building, not worried about having things shut down. Oh, but this will definitely take us all the way to nuclear. But yeah, oh, there we go. And there it is. You know what? We can't possibly get everything in, or can we? Oh, and this is the other thing. I went ahead and just did it all on flat ground, so it would look like a circuit board. And this is my first time coming up here to check it out. This looks so cool. Oh my God. This. Yes. Oh. Yeah. But there it is. Oh. My little circuit board fuel factory. Oh, my power station. You can even see the polymer resin moving around. I love it. Okay, let's get there. Okay, let's go down for a closer look and we'll sign off here. Let's get on down there. And let's do it. We can do it up here. Boom. Yeah, just like at... you know what? Let's come up... Yeah, right here in the center. There it is. Alright, thank you for joining me on this journey in Satisfactory. And as always, enjoy life and be safe. And drink the dew.